Many firms we work with are asking about the new quality management standards. I already have a quality control manual in place. Can't I keep using that? How do I document my system of quality management? I'll answer both those questions shortly, but first, if you're seeking to understand how CSQM1 applies to your firm and want to build a solid implementation plan to meet the requirements of the new standard, you need to register for ASK KSA's free live webinar. This free session is a tremendous opportunity to understand the new changes and the impact on your firm. We will share our implementation blueprint and walk you through our proven methodology to implement the requirements of the new standard. I'm Kirsten of ASK KSA Consulting. We help firms save time and achieve peace of mind in meeting the requirements of being in public practice. We help our clients understand and prepare for the upcoming changes. I promise what you will learn will save you dozens of hours and give you a close-up look at how ASK KSA can support your firm. Click on the button below to register and lock in your spot. Now, on to those questions. What if we already have a quality control manual? Can we just keep using that? No. Your existing quality control manual was written to comply with the old standard and will not meet the requirements of the new standard. It may have some relevance to the operation of your system of quality management, but it will not cover all the requirements of CSQM1. In addition, the new standard has additional requirements related to quality objectives and identifying and assessing risk, and you would miss that. We don't want that to happen. How do we document our system of quality management? The toolkit you use as evidence of meeting the requirements is a decision you need to make early on, as documentation is required at every step along the way. Ensure you document quality objectives, risk identification and assessments, and your risk responses. Next year, document your monitoring and remediation activities, including a root cause analysis of identified deficiencies. Finally, document your annual evaluation of a system of quality management. Making that documentation decision now is critical, as you want to address all the matters required and be efficient along the way. What do you mean by quality objectives? The quality objectives are specified in CSQM1. They specifically help a firm focus on what needs to be achieved in a system of quality management. The quality objectives are outlined in each component. The components are governance and leadership, relevant ethical requirements, acceptance and continuance, engagement performance, resources, which cover human resources, technological resources, intellectual resources, and use of service providers. And finally, information and communication. Think about quality objectives as, what are you trying to achieve? Who is responsible for the system of quality management? You're required to appoint somebody with ultimate responsibility and accountability for your system of quality management. You're also required to appoint somebody with operational responsibility. Depending on the size of your firm, this might be the same person or it might be two different people. In making the appointment, ensure those individuals have the knowledge, experience, expertise, and time to fulfill their responsibilities. In addition, there may be other specific roles required, such as monitoring activities, annual independence compliance, IT, or perhaps HR roles. Think about the nature and circumstances of your firm. What is an efficient way to get started? Well, read the standard. But your great starting point is identifying risks. Hold a risk brainstorming meeting to set you off on the right path. Most of what you read suggests starting with quality objectives, but these are clearly laid out in the standard and fairly easy to establish. When you start with risks, you establish an efficient process and it allows buy-in from others. You focus on the nature and the circumstances of your firm, easily identifying if additional quality objectives are needed, and you develop strong risk responses, saving you time not only in the current year, but in future years. That's it for now. Remember to click the button below to register for ASK KSA's CSQM Implementation Blueprint Webinar. and I'll see you on the other side.